What's up guys, JJ here, and it is time for another FM Stadium Tours Let's Build video. That's right, I'm back with another Let's Build, so let's get on with it. You could probably guess that by the fact that the screen is quite blank of a stadium, and the fact it says new stadium on the readout there at the bottom. But anyway, let's not get bogged down. And what I have to say first about the stadium I am going to build today is that I have an idea on what I'm going to build. I just haven't tested it, so I'm not sure how it's going to come out. The one thing I can say about it though is that this first bit of building is going to be extremely boring and repetitive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it off camera and then come back and I'll just talk you through what I've done. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. I'm back, guys, and I've done the first bit, as I said before, the incredibly boring and repetitive bit. So I'll just show you what I've done if I click on what I've actually done. Here is what I've done. I've put a fence around the bottom of the entire stand. It's then just two simple 10 rows with a walkway down the middle, with an entrance in the middle of the first tier stand, with a VIP section at the top, some VIP boxes up there. Then I've just put an overhang with a steel fence on the front. Basically, an overhang is, if you've ever been to a football match and you sit on the bottom tier and there's sort of a roof above you, but you know there's fans up there, that's what an overhang is. It's just so that the tier above you gets a better view. I've also put, as I've said already, steel fences there, just with a few advertising boards on it, just so that the people up there don't fall off the front of the stadium. Okay, what I am going to do now though, because it's going to be slightly different, is I am going to put the middle of the main grandstand here. So first thing I'm going to do is just put a bench down. There you go. So all the staff and the bench players that aren't on the pitch can play. Next thing I'm actually going to do is put a tunnel in, because I find you have to put the tunnel in first. Let's go for a long transparent one. Why not? Then I'm just going to do pretty much the same, only with the actual tunnel. So I need to find a special player entrance. There we are. That'll do. There you go. So it's just a player entrance, so that you know, the players can actually get onto the field instead of having to wander through the crowd to get in. And then, as I said, I'm just going to copy what I've already done, so you can actually see how I did it. Actually, what I am going to do is put a steel railing there, just so that the fans can't jump over to try and get to the players as they're coming out of the tunnel. Just the little things, you know. But anyway, yeah, just put home banners on it as well, in case you were wondering what that was for. So standard entrance closed, that's what I'm looking for, and then 10 rows twice with the VIP section on top. You can just watch me build this bit, and then the overhang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those, and then we go back to having a steel railing again. And this is actually the bit where it gets interesting for me, because I haven't tested this bit. The first tier that I've shown you is not particularly interesting, as I've already said. But this is where it gets interesting, because I haven't tried this bit out yet. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to have it curved up the top. It will make more sense when I'm done. But to start with, it's just going to be exactly the same here. And then if I just copy that round here, and then we're just going to eventually get smaller and smaller. Hopefully it will work out and it will look good. As I say, I haven't tested this yet, so it may look rubbish. In which case you'll never get to see this, but I hope you do get to see it, because I think it's going to be an interesting idea. What I am going to do, there we go, and one more of them, and then if I just show you an end section, that was the wrong one, I was looking for end section semicircular, and then you'll start to get an idea of what this is. There we go. It's just a sort of semicircle, so it will go down one, so that when I come in to do this one, and hopefully not do it wrong, like that, it's actually now just one smaller. So if I come across the pitch and we can take a look at it properly, you can see it starts really high and then comes down by one bit. What I am going to do though is add an entrance in here because I think it would look better. Standard entrance closed. Where to put it though? I think I'm going to actually just move it down one. Is that right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so now we come to this bit where I'm just going to do it again with the entrance closed. There we go. Ta-da! And then we just get to this bit again, and I'm just going to do the same as I did at the end of the other one. I'm just going to put an end section semicircular on it, so again it gets slightly smaller, like that. Moving on to this one, you can realise why I said that it's rather boring and just repetitive doing this, because I've only been doing this for a short amount of time, this upper tier, and already it's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's why if you go back and watch my my large and complex stadium build, let's build that I did, you can actually see that it's every single stand is pretty much different, so that I don't have to go through and do this over and over and over and just say the same thing to you really several times. So if I've just completed the facing, and you can you can see it coming together now. Have I done that wrong? I think I may have done that one wrong. If I turn around and have a look at it. Oh no, it might be right. Sorry, I've just confused myself here. Yeah, I have done it right. Never mind. If sorry, frame rate drop. Sorry, fraps. Anyway, if I just take a look at this, you can start to see it start to come together as it's just getting smaller and smaller as you go around up the top there. If I just... Nope, done that one already. Losing my bearings slightly. Done that one as well. Third time lucky. Ta-da! Right, okay. Okay. So now it is... Just deleted that. Try and get my bearings back. There we are. And then a standard entrance closed. And it's just getting smaller and smaller until we'll get down to nothing. And we'll see how that looks. 10 rows. End section semicircular. And then here we'll just have 10 rows. And then we'll be done, I think. So if I get rid of this for a little bit, it looks a little bit weird here, but if you look at it, the top tier there, you can see as we go around it starts really big and then just gets smaller and smaller as you go all the way around, till eventually you get to this bit here when it's just tiny and there's not a lot there. As I say, it does look a little bit silly here where there's just a huge gap in between them, but I don't know if there's a chance maybe I can stick a floodlight in there just to make it look a little bit... That looks good, doesn't it? I like that. Let's try something slightly different. Let's try skeleton floor. Oh god. Clipping there. That looks good, doesn't it? With just one on top of the other. I like that. Okay. Just one last bit, just to tidy up a little bit. We'll have to do the pitch, so we'll have add boards round so that they go all the way around the pitch. You can see the corner there. If I do single-sided, they actually in the corner just stop and the new ones start, whereas if you go round, they follow it around the corners. I think it looks better. We'll have barriers, why not? We've already got a fence, but can't help. Confetti! Yeah! Yes, we need goals, and we need guards, and we'll have lots of press. Should we have a net? I'll show you what the net does. Look, here's one end of the pitch with the goal. There's a net. Now they have these a lot in Italian football, so that if a striker misses the goal, it just goes straight through and hits the net instead of hitting the crowd. But I personally don't. I think it just ruins the view for the people behind the goals. If I try and show you the other end of it, it just blocks a huge amount of view. So I actually prefer not to have it. What did I get rid of there? I got rid of something, didn't I? Oh well, doesn't matter. Apart from that, I think we're good. Yep, no, that's it. So I'll just take you look round once more. If we start here with the main grandstand. Sorry, I just want to center the camera. If we start the main grandstand here, you've got the two tiers absolutely full to the top. It can't get any higher in this game. Then you come round, and then each each side of the stadium just has a little curve on the end of it at the top tier, so that it gets smaller and smaller until it comes around to pretty much nothing at the end here. And I've just stuck a huge massive floodlight on top so it doesn't look out of place. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I apologise if this video has been rubbish and broken, because I haven't tried this stadium out before. I have said that, but I just want you all to know this is a first time idea. Apart from that, again, thanks for watching. Please remember to check us out on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter handle, I got that right, didn't I? Is at FM Stadium Tour. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/FM Stadium Tour. Obviously, please subscribe. We have our own website as well, www.fmstadiumtour.com. But apart from that, for the third time lucky, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you laters!